Bonjour! Today I'll show you how to make this 3D gold letter in Procreate. On this tutorial, you will learn how to easily draw this 3D letter shape and how to add a brushed gold metal effect on top of it. All the resources I'm going to use, like this gold color palette and this metallic brush, are available for free by clicking on the link right below this video. For this tutorial, I'll be using these canvas settings. First, we are going to set the background color. Tap the color button, then drop this beige color from your color palette on your canvas. Now select this darker beige color, go to your brush library, airbrushing brush set, and select the soft brush. Then use your soft brush on the top part of your canvas. Now let's draw the letter. First, choose this brown color from the color palette, go to your brush library, calligraphy brush set, and select the monoline brush. Go to your layers panel and create a new layer, then go to the actions menu and toggle on drawing guide. Draw a vertical line on the left side of your canvas. Duplicate your layer and move it to the right to choose the width of your letter. Create a new layer and draw an arc between the two lines. Make sure the arc crosses both vertical lines at the same height. Duplicate your layer and move it down. Repeat this process 3 times. Then one last time with an arc at the bottom of your canvas. Merge all your layers together. On the left side, erase those two parts. And draw a curve. Do the opposite on the right side. You can now turn off the drawing guide. Now smooth the edges and erase the construction lines. and drop your color inside the shape to fill your letter. Let's create the 3D effect. Duplicate your layer twice and select the bottom one. Tap the color button and drop this darker brown color inside. Tap the transformation tool, then reduce the size of your letter and move it down. Then connect the edges with your monoline brush. Now let's create the gold effect. Tap on this layer, then tap Alpha Lock. Go to your brush library and select the soft brush. Then use these two colors to create the gradient on your letter. Make vertical lines with your soft brush and leave the edges darker. Now put Alpha Lock on this layer. Then select this color and create a gradient starting at each edge. Create a new layer on top of this one and put it as a clipping mask. Tap on your layer and set the blend mode to add. Go to your brush library, Luminance brush set, then grab the Nebula brush. Tap the color button and select this white color. We'll say that the light is coming from the bottom of the canvas. you can use the selection tool to isolate a part of your letter. So use your brush at this part of your letter. Do the same thing for this layer. Create a new layer on top and set it as a clipping mask. Tap on your layer. Set the blend mode to add. And use your brush on this axis. Let's create the highlights. Select this layer, tap the transformation tool and move it down slightly. Go to the adjustments menu and tap Hue, Saturation and Brightness, then increase the brightness. Go back to the adjustments menu and select Bloom. Tap the Pencil Filter mode. Select the subbrush and use it on this part of your letter. Adjust the size slider. Go back to your Layers panel, then add a mask on this layer. Make sure to have the color black. Then use it on those parts of your letter to fade the highlights. Now let's add the brushed metal effect. Grab the brushed metal from my brush set. Tap the color button and select this color. Create a new layer below this one and add the soft light blend mode. Then use the brushed metal brush on your entire layer. Tap the transformation tool and select the warp mode, then move those parts so that the texture is curved just like your letter. Duplicate the layer and place it under this one. Now let's add some flares. Add a new layer on top. Go to the brush library, Luminance, and select Flare. Then add flares at the brightest part of your highlights. Now let's create the shadow. Hide your background layer. Create a new layer. Go to the Actions menu. Add. Copy canvas, then paste. Bring back your background layer. Go to the Adjustments menu and tap Hue, Saturation and Brightness. Set brightness to none. Move the new layer above your background. Tap the transformation tool icon and move your layer towards the top left. Pick the black color. Take the monoline brush and connect the edges. Go to your Layers panel. Tap on your layer with 2 fingers and slide to the left to decrease the opacity. Go to the Adjustments menu and tap Perspective Blur. Put the positional icon at the bottom right, then increase the perspective blur. For the finishing touches, create a new layer on top. Tap the Actions menu. Add, copy canvas, then paste. Go to the Adjustments menu. Tap Sharpen. Slide to adjust to 100%. Go to the Adjustments menu again. Tap Chromatic Aberration. Slide to adjust to around 3%. Go back to the Adjustments menu one last time. Tap Noise and slide to adjust to 8%. Et voilà! If you find this tutorial helpful, the best thing you can do to support me is to click on the like button and to subscribe to my channel for more lettering tutorials in Procreate. So until the next one, bonsoir!